Let's see what 15 years of advanced technology does on golf equipment. I've got Callaway's FT-3 Fusion driver here. This is a tall head with a stiff shaft in it, and I'm going to give it a little challenge up against the brand new Epic Max low spinning driver. So about 15 years apart. This was a great club back in its day, and it was a lower spinning product, but what's 15 years done? So how far has technology come in the last 15 years? Callaway's new Epic Max low spinning model. This is their distance model with the jailbreak technology, movable weight on the back, 460 centilitres head, and it's going to go up against its very, very much older brother, the Fusion Tour 9.5 degrees loft. Back in the day, it was probably one of the most low spinning drivers there was around. It's got a stiff Aldila MVS shaft in it, and for me, when you set up to that club, looking down at it, it looks like it's going to give me a nice bullet flight and low spin. Putting them next to each other, the new Epic is massive in size against it. It looks so much more forgiving. It looks like I can put any kind of swing on it and I'll still get away with it. I'll still hit it nicely. I'm going to hit a handful of shots with each club and just see how they perform against each other, and just see what the last 15 years has done for golf equipment. Back in the day, I think this would have been retailing at around about £300 or £400, and this new Epic Max isn't too far away from that. So, you know, prices haven't increased too much, but there's a lot of artificial intelligence, a lot of research, a lot of marketing, and that's a big thing here that's gone into this club. But if you've got one of these in your loft, does it still perform? Have you tried it against the new technology? Well, we're going to do that today and have a little bit of fun, shall we? So a handful of shots with each. We're going to use GC Quad to measure ball flight, and also we're using TaylorMade TP5 golf balls. Let's put a few decent swings on. A good hit. Oh, I like that. Okay, nice one to finish on there. So enjoy hitting that, getting some good numbers by the looks of things off the club face as well. Nice sound to it, good acoustics in the studio. Let's see how its older brother fares. Okay, straight away, I feel like I've got to concentrate more with this club because that head is so much smaller, and the sweet spot obviously is going to be a lot smaller. It's like playing squash with a squash racket rather than squash with a tennis racket from the new Max. But is that the main difference? Is it the size and the forgiveness that's changed over the years? This was a great club back in its day. Focus, let's see if we can put a good swing on it. Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm restricted a little bit. I don't want to hit it too hard and lose control. That felt good. Nice little draw to it. I don't know if you've noticed it, but I don't know if you can tell, but there's a totally different sound coming off these heads. That's all down to the new technologies, I'm sure. Good hit again. I am really enjoying hitting this blast from the past. I just feel like I've got to really maintain my posture, and there's no room for error with that smaller head. And that's where the bigger clubs seem to have changed, to give you that forgiveness and that feeling that you can swing it anyway and still connect with it. Okay, nice one to finish on. Let's see what the difference is in the numbers. Okay, let's bring those numbers in and have a little look at the difference. Straight away you can see the green line is the Epic, the red line is the Fusion. Green line's launching higher and flying further. The ball speed 142 versus 139.5, so there's a good 2.5 miles an hour more ball speed off the new club. I know there's been a lot of technology and artificial intelligence built into this, but 2.5 miles an hour ball speed over 15 years, it's not really what I was expecting. I think you would get a lot more launch angle. 14.3 launch, so slightly higher launch off the new driver. 12 off that Fusion. Again, that's got to be due to the size of the head, the weight being a little bit further back and adding dynamic loft. The impact, that is something I would expect. Spin, they're both low spinning. 18.99 off the LS and 17.35 off that Fusion. It was famed for being a low spinning driver back in the day, but low launch and low spin comes down to a 220 carry, 246 total run out, rather than the new Epic Max at 242 carry. That ball stayed in the air for longer with that slightly high spin, marginal but a little bit more ball speed and a little bit better launch angle, giving me a 267 total. So there you have it, the millions that Callaway have spent over the last few years improving their technology certainly helped me gain a few more yards, but these aren't bad, and it was a good club back in its day. It was just a little bit too low spinning for me. Couldn't launch it high enough to get it up there with this new Epic Max. If you've got anything in your loft, give it a try. You never know, it might still perform for you. But if you are looking at upgrading and you've got something like this in your bag at the minute, get down to a coach or a custom fitter, spend some time with them and just see if the new product could work for you. Today, for me, it did do, but you never know. Give it a try. Once again, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate your support on the channel. If you do want to hit that notification bell, you make sure you won't miss out on any future videos or any old versus new battles we'll be doing in the next few weeks. For now, take care. We'll see you all very soon.